it'd be a good idea to quickly insert this little intro clip here because I don't think I filmed like a proper one. So to give you guys a little bit of context about what's happening in this vlog and who I am if you haven't come from my Instagram, which I feel like 99% of people will have done. But if you didn't, my name's Jannah and I run a brand design company called digitalsbyjannah. I'm just a little one-person team at the moment, but yeah, I specialise in brand design, and over on my Instagram I share like client projects, passion projects, tips, advice, behind the scenes content, kind of a little bit of everything. So yeah, a little bit of context for this vlog. I was kindly invited to San Francisco to join Adobe for a Photoshop summit, which beforehand I didn't even believe like I was going or got the invite, and now it's afterwards and I still can't even believe I did the trip, and it's just something I feel like I won't get my head around. But yeah, I flew to San Francisco where I got to meet the Adobe team and a group of creatives. Everything is documented in this video, so I'll try not to yap on about it too much because you'll see it anyway, but it was a crazy experience and I knew I had to vlog it. And I feel like it makes for a good first video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and a quick thank you to Adobe for inviting me on this trip. It was amazing and I look forward to working with you guys in the future, and a shout out to everyone who I met on the trip because you made it really, really amazing and everyone was so nice and welcoming. So there's a quick little intro and context for you guys, and let's get into the video. 18 hours later and I've checked in to the hotel at last, but first impressions, it's a really lovely hotel. I can give you a view, but I don't really think you'll be able to see much, and I think I have drawn the blinds. If I go underneath, that's the view from the hotel room, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it in the morning and going out during the day tomorrow because I don't have anything till the evening. So I'm all ready to head out. I tried to film me getting ready, but at the same time I was filming a TikTok, so I kept having to like flip orientation and whatnot. So hopefully I still got a good few amount of shots in there, but got most of the work that I needed to done. But I also didn't want to lose like my whole day working because I can come back tonight after the welcome dinner that's being hosted to catch up on a few things. I want to have like a really good balance of working, attending the event, like dinners and the full summit, and exploring San Francisco. I've got like a whole list of things from like TikTok and just, you know, like online recommendations of what to see. So I'll show you a quick overview of my outfit and then I'm ready to head out. I'm not actually too sure of what area I'm in right now, but it was only about like a 10-minute Uber from the hotel, and I searched up like nut-free, safe breakfast places because I have a nut allergy, and I just found Mariposa Bakery, and they did a bit of everything, to be honest, but it was really good because everything was labelled, so I could actually get something. I've got these cinnamon donuts, and I've also got like a cinnamon swirl thingy, and I'm sat by this like, oh, it feels like every time I try video something happens, but I'm sat by this dock. And you can see, I think that might be the Oakland Bridge. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna sit here and have something to eat. And then whatever I do next is a bit of a mystery. I'm in 7-Eleven for the first time. I should have known that's where I was gonna come to next. And they've got the big gulps that you always see, the Slurpees. But I know I'm gonna go get some Chips Ahoy wherever they are. I'm heading into Chinatown. It came up a lot with recommendations on where to go whilst you're here, and I've heard it's the oldest one in America. I don't even know if that's true. This is my first time like vlogging out, but I feel like I'm getting kind of the hang of it. We'll see when I watch this back and edit. Like a lot of it might not even make it. One thing about San Francisco, I know it's like very hilly, but it's actually crazy. I feel like that wasn't even a good example of like how hilly it can be, to be honest, but I wasn't in Chinatown that long in the end. I basically walked through most of it, I think, and I did, do you know what, I'm a sucker for, you know, tourist stores, you know, like with the stamps and everything. Every time I've gone away with my girls, we always end up getting a like magnet or like I heart whatever top, so I had to do it here. So I got a really cute white one, and I got this license plate magnet which will go, fingers crossed, in a new apartment when I move out. But I'm just outside the SF MoMA and I haven't booked any tickets, but I'm just going to see what they have for today. I'm going to see if I can get in, and then I will film a few shots. I was in there for around, I think like 3 hours. I was in there a lot longer than I anticipated. I knew I'd been there for a while, but not that long. But it was really, really good. And then I ended up going into the museum and picking up a few bits. Usually back home when I go to the museum, I'll avoid that at all costs, but they had some really cute things. I did get a new jelly cat, so I'll show you guys that. And I just got a little postcard. Whether I send it or not, that's like another story. But I just thought the graphic design in it was really cute. But yeah, I definitely recommend anyone coming down to San Francisco to visit the museum, because there's just so much to see, so many different, obviously, different types of media and art. There's something for everyone. So I'm gonna head back, I'm gonna get something to eat and then head back to the hotel to get ready for tonight's dinner. I am back from the welcome dinner. I feel like this lighting is not it, but that also isn't it. We're gonna have to do a little dark shot, but I'm back from the welcome dinner and it was so lovely. It was really nice, just literally normalizing everyone's like anxiety about, you know, meeting everyone for the first time, and a lot of people don't know anyone, and it's really easy to get in your head that everyone knows each other and you're like the odd one out. But the food was lovely, the drinks were lovely, all the people were lovely, the creatives, the Adobe team. Good morning everyone, it is day 2 of the Adobe trip. Just went downstairs to grab a few bits for breakfast. Adobe kindly covered our breakfast, so I'm going to sit and eat this, and then I need to do some work before I get ready to head out at around 9 AM. You know, I'm so like unnatural still. We're at the office. Yeah, the Adobe office. It'd be good if I like put it on us at the office. A little like conference room thingy. A smoothie or two. Well, actually, I didn't have one. I just lied.
I had a smoothie. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, you had like the mango one.
Yeah, mango.
Yeah.
Now we're getting ready to.
Let me just pan it around. The girls are here. We're just giggling at everything. And I've got my presentation. I'm really scared. So. Should it be?
She's gonna do great.
It's gonna cut to me like crying in the bathroom.
So if we haven't met already, I'm Jannah, the owner of Digitals by Jannah, and I specialise in brand design. I do a mix of content, so client projects, passion projects, tips for aspiring designers. I did photography. That's like the only creative subject that was offered, and that's how I became a bit proficient in Photoshop. So I spent 4 years learning about Photoshop, teaching myself a little bit about Lightroom. I went to the University of Reading and studied typography and graphic communication. Whilst I was there, I did packaging, I did branding, I did editorial, web design, basically everything you can think of. Feel free to laugh at this. This is my original logo when I first started. I know it's awful, and I probably was not qualified to be starting an account and promoting myself. And then graduation day, July 2023, updated logo, so you can see like a bit of improvement, I guess. This is just an overview of some of the projects I worked on over the last 2 years. They range over quite a few different industries, but that's just one of my favourite things about doing branding. You don't know who's going to approach you, where they're from, what country they're in. I've worked with people in Australia, in the States, in Thailand, in France, and they're all, doing different things. So I've got an example of a business I completed last year, and I think it's probably one of my favourites today. It's called Kyrie, and they're in the tech industry for a basal body ring, so those ones that measure your heart rate and whatnot. But what they do is fill the gap in the market for females. Kyrie created, so they were actually Femtech before, rebranded to Kyrie when they came to me. Kyrie means warrior, and they thought that's a perfect example of how women are. We came up with this really cute packaging box, making it exciting for when you get your ring. Put together these little illustrations. So yeah, definitely a rewarding project, and it's the reason I do what I do. So today, or going into this year, I'm really focusing on shifting my content into being a lot more personal. I know it can be scary to put yourself out there. I didn't show my face for like 2.5 years maybe, and when I did, it was just very static imagery, not a lot of personality. And I think going into freelancing was very scary, but I think today has been an accolade to just pushing through these hard times. And I want to thank Adobe for giving me this opportunity and also letting me present. I wasn't expecting it at all. So I hope you've got a better understanding of who I am. And if I haven't spoken to you already, I'd love if you come up to me and we can have a chat. Thanks.
I'm heading down to the welcome closing dinner. I feel like today has actually been all over the place. I don't even think I filmed like an intro or gave any context as to what happened today. So today started with going on a creative walk where we were split into groups, and we just captured some content, got to meet people in a smaller group so we can connect a bit more. And after that we headed to the Adobe offices and we did some fun stuff there. And I actually ended up doing a presentation with Sydney, a girl I met on the trip. I actually recorded the whole thing, so shout out to Sydney. But yeah, I can't even describe how nervous I was because I have not done any public speaking or like presentations since university. So I did preface the presentation by saying that. I ended up leaving the event a little bit early just because I wasn't feeling the best, and I wanted to feel just a lot more I just wanted to feel refreshed before the closing dinner so I could see everyone one last time, and that's just where I've come from. So I'm on Marshall's Beach. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a sunset, so trust it to be the day that I come. Either way though, it's really nice. Beach and the waves. See, it's in the distance. It looks a lot closer in real life, but I'm going to try get all the way to the edge. It's just not the easiest walking on the sand.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say,
I'm all checked out of the hotel, so I'm checking into another one today. I'm heading to Saks Fifth Avenue I don't intend to do that much shopping, but I say that. I actually don't have any space on my suitcase, so I actually can't buy anything. Maybe something small. But let's see if I can stick to that. So I've got Saks Fifth Avenue behind me, but look how cute like this little shopping square is. With the palm trees. You've got like a Macy's over there, a Cheesecake Factory, which I've always wanted to try, so I'm gonna head over there and see if I can get something. But I'm planning to go to In-N-Out for a lunch, but I am starving. I don't know how long I can last. I'm in Macy's and I've actually just found this bag that I wanted to get for my birthday. It's not a purchase I've intended to make, but look how cute that is. just wanted to have a chat with you guys. I feel like because this is my first YouTube video, first like proper vlog I've ever done, I am obviously not going to be the most confident. I'm not going to get the best content. I'm still finding my way around things. I feel like obviously I haven't edited anything yet, but if I'm right, I'm presuming this is what's going to happen. It might be a little bit montagey, but that won't be always my content going forward. This is a very crazy experience and a crazy one to start my YouTube with. Obviously content would not always be like this, and it'll be a lot more refined and stripped back and just more about what I do day to day on a regular basis. So I would love if you guys could bear with me with finding my footing with the vlogs. And I wanted to talk about actually like kind of the pressures of freelancing and like being the only one on your team, because I feel like lingering over me has been my projects, and it's only Tuesday and that's like in line with my normal progress, but it's kind of finding that time to work on things whilst being like up from like 5:30, 6:30 and going a full day and then coming back and doing work, and it's gone 9:30. It's a lot to balance, and day to day I'm usually quite good, like working quite long hours and going to sleep like early hours of the morning. But I feel like obviously whilst traveling it can be hard, so I am just learning to have the confidence to kind of not try to do everything and try to be the best. Freelancers aren't always capable of just constantly going. It's not actually healthy for you, it goes without saying, but it's also hard to, you know, be confident to say I don't have like all the time and energy. Just wanted to put that out there, be a bit transparent about it, because as much as I'm saying okay, I'm gonna need to work on client stuff, that's not to say it's not stressing me out. That's not to say I'm finding it real easy and I'm finding all this time, but I'm really just trying to like soak up the experience whilst I'm here. And I think like fortunately I have really understanding clients, so I should be good. But I think it's a bit of that imposter syndrome, like who am I to be like I can't work on something right now, or it's gonna be like 2 days delayed and whatnot. But I think if a client values you, they'll kind of understand that. Yeah, and if you always start out with transparency, you should be good. I feel like it's a whole lot of waffling, considering like half the video will be like montages and then it's just me sat down talking. But yeah, it's been honestly an amazing opportunity to be here. I literally can't even fathom that I'm here. I don't know how much of my presentation I'm going to include, but I basically spoke about my journey, how I became a brand designer, my growth, my struggles, confidence. I tried to be like as transparent as possible, but also within like a certain amount of time. I wasn't trying to bore everyone. I do feel like I kind of like blacked out the whole thing though, like I didn't really remember what I said. It's been a really good opportunity to reflect on like my journey, how I've got here, kind of recognize that I need to, it's kind of hard to give yourself credit sometimes. I feel like I'm just that type of person where it feels kind of wrong to be a bit too proud, or like, yeah, to be proud or give yourself like a pat on the back. I don't know, I'm just that type of person because I feel like I'm always striving to do more. But I think this should be kind of a sign to me that I am doing the best I can, and there are rewards in that, and it's just really nice to be recognised by such a big company. Like I don't even know why I'm on their radar, how I got on their radar, but I hope to stay on it. And literally for like the 100th time, thank you so much to Adobe for giving me this experience and connecting me with so many like-minded people. Literally people from all over the world doing so many different things in the creative industry. It's been so inspiring, and honestly I've come away with it with so many new ideas, so many new connections, so many friends. But I hope you guys keep up with me on my journey, and this video was something fun to watch. I don't know. I did film a bit of an outro, but future me is back again because I just feel like it wasn't the best outro. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you subscribe and decide to keep up with me as more content will be coming soon. Feel free to DM me with any requests of things you like to see, because I will be tapping into my like brand design company and being a freelancer. So yeah, comment below, DM me, and I'll see you guys soon with a new video.